Looks like we're already running a little late. Greetings and welcome and happy Halloween! Ha 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 ha! Yes! Now, Halloween is a little bit different this year, as we all know, and so we're coming to you live from the internet instead of appearing on your city block, perhaps coming to your door and begging for candy, or doing all of the things that we normally do, like jumping out behind bushes and scaring the daylights out of you. It's wonderful to see all of our friends here. Let's see who's here. We have Amber is here, Catherine, Jeffrey, Unama USA, Chris is here, Zen is here, good to see you. Amy is here, that's nice. Well, I would like to say right away, at the beginning of our show, I would very much, if all of you watching out there, and I will remind you throughout our broadcast, if all of you out there could send pictures of your Halloween costumes tonight, right to my page, TOYBOX Theater, and hold on 1 second. I need to take that out. I can't do that. Send me pictures of your Halloween costumes to our Facebook page in the Messenger, direct message to TOYBOX Theater, and at the end of our show, we'll do a little costume parade. They can be your costumes this year if you want to take a selfie, or they could be costumes from the past, whatever you like. But we'd like to see you, and please tell us the name that you would like to be referred to as in the chat as well, in the message. Direct message to TOYBOX Theater, your pictures of your Halloween costumes, and we'll have a little Halloween costume parade at the end of our show. Now, we have lots and lots of things that we want to tell you about today. We're hoping that you're having a fun holiday season. Situation permitted. We are in the middle of the pandemic. We're at another spike, or perhaps depending on where you live, but people are still sheltering at home, and so we wanted to appear to you live and say hello, and hopefully make this a nice day for you all, and hopefully it's not too spooky. I magically transported to the front yard of my toy castle. It's a little bit cold and spooky out tonight. You know, Halloween is the one night of the year where the borders between all dimensions become a little thin. and all sorts of spirits and goblins can pass over and share our realm and perhaps beg at our door for candy or scare us or, just say hello. Now, our feed may become a little bit haunted tonight. That was your cue.
Heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars. And there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices. $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts. Woolworth and Woolco.
That was adorable. Now, many of you may not have plans this weekend or looking for things to do, and so I decided to provide you with some ideas that you can do right at home for your Halloween weekend. Some of the things that I've been doing this weekend, which have been very fun. And all of the links to these things that I will share with you are right on my page. So when you're done watching the show, you can just go to TOYBOX Theater and scroll down and find all of the things that I'm talking about and all of the events and fun that we've been engaging in the last couple days. First of all, we saw a very nice puppet show. It's called The Fortune Teller. Incredibly spooky. It's from the Phantom Limb Puppet Company. The link is on my page if you want to watch it. It will be up there for a limited time only, so make sure you watch this one. I found it completely excellent. I highly recommend watching this show. It also has an original score by Danny Elfman, so that is very exciting. It's The Fortune Teller on the Here Arts Center. I loved this show. Magnificent, simply magnificent. I've seen many puppet shows in my lifetime, and that was one of the very best I've ever seen. Excellently executed marionettes, beautiful puppets, wonderful set design and sounding. So go and watch that if you haven't seen it yet. It's sufficiently spooky. Also, the other night, our friends at the Shadow Circus Creature Theater debuted their new Halloween special. Some of our regular viewers might remember them. They were the special guests of our very first episode of What's in the Box. The Halloween special from the Shadow Circus Creature Theater was excellent fun, and I highly recommend watching it. That's also on our page, so you can find that and enjoy it, and be sure to send them a message and say, hey, TOYBOX sent us, we loved your show. And maybe someday they'll, I don't know, say thank you or something. On Thursday of this week, this last week, I was the special guest on the Mario Show. If you don't know about Mario the Maker Magician, he is one of the most wonderful people that I have ever met. I simply adore Mario and everything that he does. He does excellent entertainment for all ages. It doesn't matter what age you are, children or grown-ups, and he is brilliant. He is a brilliant person. His show is completely unique, and that is on Make Magazine. Also, it's on our page, TOYBOX Theater, so you can scroll down and find that and see what we got up to with Mario. There's me, over here. Gotta remember it's over here, there. sometimes I get a little itchy thing on my face every time we do these live streams. I don't know why. Now, also last night, we got to see a most wonderful puppet slam presented by Coney Island, USA. It was the last in their series of Puppets Come Home, Spooky Sights. I highly recommend going and watching this show. It featured many of my good friends, and that was so nice to see them all in one place. You'll see Rasputin's marionettes and Cookie Tongue. We love Cookie Tongue. And Uncle Nappy was on there, and lots of my good friends. Gretchen Van Lente was on there as well. So go and watch that. I highly recommend it. The Coney Island, USA Puppets Come Home Puppet Slam. Excellent. They did a wonderful job. And I think if you go to their site, you can find archived other puppet slams that they've done over their season. So I recommend going and watching those. Also last night, this was very exciting and so much fun. There was a special Halloween live show from Mystery Science Theater 3000. And they did a special live show called Puppet Camp, where they had some most excellent guest stars on their show. They had Puddles the Clown sing a little song, and they had Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House, and even puppet visionary Wayne White was on there for a little interview. So go and watch that if you haven't seen it. I'm not sure how long that video will remain on their page, but it was lots of fun to see all the puppets interacting and talking to each other and making us laugh. So go and watch the Mystery Science Theater Puppet Camp. Number 2 it was. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh! This is very fun. Now, some of you may remember a while back I was on Monster Storytime from Leroy's Place. They're based in Brooklyn, New York. The video is still up on my page if you want to see episode 1. But episode 2 came out of Monster Storytime, episode 2, and it was so much fun. And, friends, it was hosted by my good friend, the Candy Witch. There she is, the Candy Witch. This hangs upstairs in my castle, so I can always see her beautiful face. So go and watch that. I shared that as well, and they're making some new fun toys that you can purchase. We're hoping that someday maybe they send some to me as a surprise. Wink, wink. And we can put you on this show for a full episode. So go and check out Leroy's Place and all of the wonderful things that they're doing with Monster Storytime and their short films. They have a YouTube channel, so you can find them on YouTube. The link is also on my page, TOYBOX Theater, for episode 2 of Monster Storytime. So you can go and see that. Now, this morning, we saw something really great. This was really great. Our friends from the Creatures of Yes! Yes, 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 yes! The Creatures of Yes came back this morning with a premiere Halloween short film that they made. You can find that on my page. I posted it as well. And you can also follow them on YouTube. I will say the Creatures of Yes are one of my absolute favorite online puppet shows. They're on YouTube. It is immaculately done and produced in every way with original music and practical special effects. The show is fantastic. If you've never watched Creatures of Yes, go there maybe and binge watch all the things that they have, because it's a wonderful show. And they have a new Halloween special that came out this morning. We watched it as we were having our coffee and eating our snacks, our breakfast snacks, and it was delightful. I loved it. Now, also tonight, if you didn't know, is the premiere of the 48-hour Puppet Film Festival. That is happening right now on Facebook Live. So after you're done here, maybe you can go over and watch that and see the 48-hour Puppet Film Festival presented by our good friends from the Los Angeles Guild of Puppetry. But the films were submitted from all over the world. And many of my friends are featured in the program, and we're very excited to finish this show and to go watch some of that. So that's happening, and hopefully that will be archived so you can watch it tomorrow if you are watching us now and tuned in. Now, let's see here. Hold on, I'm sorry. Just checking in on my comments. Michael says he's saving all the Google links. All of the links provided, Michael, are on TOYBOX Theater Facebook page. So just go to my page and scroll down and you can find all of these things that I'm sharing with you tonight so that you can watch them. But be sure to follow all of these people and like their page and keep up with their doing, because I support all of these artists. You know, it's a big part of what I do is supporting other toy makers and puppeteers around the world. So be sure to do that too, so that, you know, they have fans, and give them some money, donations and things, you know. That's how we make a living. Now, one of the biggest things this whole weekend that's been going on is the Festival of Ghouls. The Festival of Ghouls. Now, I myself was also featured in this festival. That is also happening now, and I have to tell you, it started on Thursday. They've been having long programs on Thursday, Friday, and today, and those are also archived on their Twitch channel, which I provided the link. That is still happening tonight. I myself have been interjecting into their stream and haunting it occasionally. They've been showing some of my short films and puppet shows, so that's very fun. I have to say that the whole festival has been excellent this weekend. Excellently curated, the Festival of Ghouls. Diverse and interesting acts by musicians, burlesque dancers, drag performers, circus artists, sideshow, and puppeteers. So be sure to check out the Festival of Ghouls. The Festival of Ghouls is presented by our good friends, Fable Cry. It is live right now, yes. There it is. There's a link of them performing live. It's the live show. We're watching Flummox is happening live on the Festival of Ghouls right now. So go over and check out some of that if you can. Lots of fun things, music. And like I was saying, presented by our good friends Fable Cry. And they have a brand new album. Here you can see some of the artwork from it. It's called Fool Me Once. I've performed with Fable Cry many times over the years. They're very dear friends of mine, so maybe you can go and purchase their new album. It's most excellent, and we love them dearly. It was nice to interact with some of the members in the chat of the festival and see all of the things that they're presenting at the Festival of Ghouls. There they are. Look at those darlings. Oh my goodness. I love doing that. Oh my goodness. So go and check out Festival of Ghouls presented by Fable Cry and buy their new album, Fool Me Once. Now it seems like I feel like our feed might be being haunted again by ghosts of Halloween past. Being haunted by the ghost of Halloween past. It means play the commercials. That's my cue.
Igor, go and get me what I crave. Evening, Igor.
Well, it's always fun to have a live show and, get ghosts and apparitions from Halloween past to interject and perhaps, have impeccable timing. I should tell you all a few things. We do have a box to open tonight as part of our show, and we're going to be announcing the winner of the TOYBOX action figure. All of the names of the people that have submitted are inside here, and at the end of our show, we're going to pick who gets to win this magnificent toy of me. Right here, look at that. So we'll be packaging that up and shipping it out tomorrow after I select a name out of this Halloween pumpkin. But before we do that, I'd like to just share with you some other news and things going on. So some of the news that we have here is that the Wham Bam Puppet Slam, which was my live show that I was part of for the last 10 years, it's been going on for quite a long time, a decade, and the Wham Bam Puppet Slam will be returning in a virtual format. We've selected dates, so I'd like to share them with you now. Our first show is going to be on Thanksgiving Eve. So on Thanksgiving evening, we're going to have our very first edition of the Wham Bam Puppet Slam Virtual Edition. And that's going to be very fun because, I decided I like doing these shows on festivals and holidays, so because everyone can gather around with their family and friends and watch me and hopefully laugh and enjoy what we're doing. So we want to bring you something really special for Thanksgiving. So we're going to do an edition of the Wham Bam Puppet Slam. Also, now this is very, very important, so you out there that are watching, pay attention. Our next slam after that is going to take place on December 12th. 12/12. Now, those of you that know me and are friends or acquaintances or perhaps even frenemies, I'm sure there's a few of those out there as well, know that this will be our 7th annual TOYBOX's birthday slam. So what we do for the 12/12 slam is everyone can submit a puppet show. If you're interested, just message me again in the inbox if you're interested in submitting for that. The only stipulation is that you have to do a puppet show about TOYBOX. And it could be live or on video, but it will be virtual. So we will be streaming that on 12/12, and we're looking for submissions. So that's the important part. We need you, friends, all of our puppeteers out there in Puppet Land, to make a little short puppet film or a live puppet slam piece about TOYBOX. That's me. If you didn't know by now, I'm America's favorite cartoon witch. And that's going to be on 12/12. So message me if you're interested in submitting for that. We prefer the pieces to be between 3 and 7 minutes long. So not too long, not too short. So that's going to be on December 12th. And we're taking submissions for that. Also this year, actually, this year, I guess I'm getting a little confused because this year is so strange, but it's going to be next year, starting in January. Hopefully, we have submitted a proposal to be accepted. Still, we're waiting for the acceptance letter officially. Not sure if that's going to happen, but fingers crossed. And we're hoping to do a puppet slam for the Asheville Fringe Festival. So keep a lookout for that. And that will be an excellent show as part of the Asheville Fringe Festival, which I have been a part of for the last 10 years as well. I've done several premiere puppet shows with them. Usually, every year I produce a new puppet play, a 45-minute play, sometimes for children, sometimes for grown-ups, and we debut it at their festival, and then that goes to the New Orleans Festival and other puppet festivals across the nation. But, you know, this year things are a little bit strange, so I thought, well, maybe we'll just do a puppet slam for the Asheville Fringe, and hopefully they accept that, and that will be very fun. And then, in February, and we're looking for submissions for this one. Ugh. What was that? It's a giant spider. That was gross. Well, anyway, in February, I hope it didn't bite. Do those bite? Are they deadly? Did you see it? Did it bite me? Let me check in on the comments. Hold on. Send your Halloween photos to TOYBOX Theater. Do not send them to me personally. It's not how this works. Follow directions. Pay attention. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yes. In February, we're going to be doing a show on the 5th and 6th, a big toy festival called Assembly Required. It's a designer toy festival, and we're looking for submissions for that as well. Typically, again, between 3 and 7 minutes, so write to me if you're interested. The stipulation on this show is that we're looking for Puppet Slam pieces that revolve around toys or popular culture. So things that people know, you know, like sci-fi movies or popular fantasy films, superheroes, comic books, those sorts of things. Mashups are always fun. Also keep in mind, don't submit anything with popular music in any of these shows, any of the submissions. Don't build your piece around any sort of copyrighted music, because then we can get flagged and it'll get taken down. So we don't want that. Okay, let's see let's see if we can take a look at some of the Halloween costumes and have our costume parade here. Let's see what we've got in the inbox. Using my powers of magic, I'll just make those materialize. Yes. Here we have, looks like our friend Catherine. Perhaps even at our old Leaf Festival. She's got a snake. Okay, there's Catherine. Let's see what else we have. This looks like Chris, yes, our friend Chris. Some sort of maybe Harry Belafonte tribute. Next we have Chris and Moss, Bertram and Bettina, our friends. They're going to be special guests on an upcoming episode of our show. They dropped off a box here, so that's very exciting. We'll learn more about them in the days to come. I know that Michael sent me some personal photos. Michael, please send those to the TOYBOX Theater inbox right away. And here we have... it looks like Amy and Trish, maybe? There we go. Okay, thank you for submitting that. So disguised, I could hardly recognize you. And here we have next, after Amy and Trish. Oh, they're from Sweeney Todd, the meat pie. Delightful. we're vegans. I should let you know. And this is Kest, I think. Lovely to see you. Thanks for sharing. And here we have next. We're doing all this live, so this is an experiment, and it's very fun and not stressful. TOYBOX never gets stressed at all. And here we have, is that Nicole? Looks like Nicole and her friend, is it Sean, perhaps? Yes, Nicole and Sean, thank you for that. And here we have a little pumpkin. That's Andy. This is Andy. I've yet to meet Andy, but he looks like a charming little fellow and quite delightful, and I could just, grab him and kiss that little face. Look at Andy the pumpkin. Let's see who else we have here in our costume parade. Next. This is hard to figure out who this is just by looking at the picture, because they're enmascarado. That means wearing a mask, so we have to go back through the feed and find out who is this killer. Hello Killer, perhaps she's called Hello Killer. Okay, well, we're just gonna move right along. If you know who the Hello Killer was, type it in the comments if that was you. Here we go. This is one of our very good friends, Michael. I don't know if you guys know, but he has participated in many of my puppet shows. He is my second hands when I need him. And we've toured together and performed wonderful pieces for children and for grown-ups. He performs in our puppet slams, and he just celebrated a birthday, so everyone wish Michael a happy birthday. Do we have a couple more of Michael, I think? The order is a little bit messed up. There we go. There's another picture of Michael. Okay, and let's see what else we have here. Oh, there's Alia. She's a delightful new friend. I say she's a new friend because, if you can tell, she hasn't been around that long. She's just a little one, but she's been to my show, and she definitely enjoyed it, and she liked meeting TOYBOX back to when we still had shows, when she was just a wee little baby. She was actually in one of my shows. She was brought on stage with her mommy, who is Amber, and she was the host that evening. And here we have Zen, our good friend Zen, visiting us, it looks like, from the land of Oz. That's delightful. If many of you have been following me for some time, you know that I have been to the land of Oz myself. Perhaps I've given you a little handwritten postcard of me in Oz. Some of you have gotten those in your mailbox. So if you buy a package from me, maybe I'll send you one. I always do a handwritten card for you all if you buy a package, and sometimes they come from the time that I went to Oz to visit. And here's once again, it looks like Nicole and Sean. Lovely. They're in California, and I think that she is a puppeteer at the Bob Baker Marionette Theater, which is a classic marionette theater that's been around many years and utterly delightful. We saw that one already, I think. It's from The Professional, that's what it is. That's I think one of Luc Besson's best films, actually. I quite enjoy it. It's a cult classic, excellent movie. And that might be the end. Let's see if we'll just scroll through. Well, that's all we got downloaded in time, but thank you everyone for participating in our costume parade. That was just like real life, walking down Vermont Avenue and seeing all the people in person. It is just like the real thing. Okay, let's move on from that. There was our costume parade. Looks like our feed might be getting a little haunted again while we set up for the next part of our show. We're being haunted by ghosts of Halloween past.
Gift certificate that turns into a soft drink. Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, a book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
Well, many of you that have seen our show before know this part. My headphone just fell out. This is the fun of doing a live show. My headphone just fell out into my... I don't know where it went, but you can all hear me okay, right? So I don't need it. We'll find that later. Now, this is the part of our show where we find out what is in the box. Now, I selected a... Whoops. We'll just turn that around so we don't have the address there. Now, normally, those of you that have watched our show before know that usually when we get a box, it says there's a little name on the return address, so we can figure out who the box comes from, and then we can build our episode about that person and, you know, show some things about their art or their creativity, whatever it is that they do. Now, this box did not come with a name on it. It is a complete mystery. Therefore, we couldn't really think of what to do for the episode to kind of fill it in. So we decided, well, let's just show it on Halloween, and it'll be a complete mystery. What is inside and who it is from. It is a rather big package. All we know is that it came from Athens, Georgia. Now, I love Athens, Georgia. I've been there several times. I've performed there a few times and to sold-out shows, packed houses. We have lots of fans in Athens, and it's a lovely place. They have lots of a really cool downtown. It feels like the 90s in downtown Athens, Georgia, honestly. I love to visit there. I actually miss visiting there and miss all of my friends there. So hopefully we'll get to see you soon and visit. So let's find out what is in this mystery package all the way from Athens, Georgia, which really isn't that far physically from the Toy Castle. You know, no place is that far for me. I can just magically use my powers of teleportation and my vroom broom and just travel all over the country. I know some of you have seen me in other states. So let's see what is inside this mystery box from Athens, Georgia. Here we go. Okay, it has a letter on top, so maybe this will give us a clue here of where it came from. This letter says, "For toy transport, I will employ Box and send it directly to TOYBOX. In sincere hopes he will enjoy it, after which he may destroy the box. With fondest regards, Rumple Benskin." Rumple Benskin, I think that's what it says. Rumple Benskin, so maybe that's a little clue. Maybe it's our friend Ben. Could be. That's delightful if it is. We miss you and hope to see you again. It's been a long time since we've seen you. Okay, so here we have just a piece of ordinary trash on top. And more trash. And some packing materials, or perhaps you can use this to paper mache your new doll heads or puppets. Wow. This is incredibly cool. You're not going to believe what is inside the box. Let me pull that out. Well, this is lots of fun, although it just messed it up here, but look at that. I don't know, we might have to cut to the close-up camera. But it's a Rock'em Sock'em Robots with me. There's a little toy box on there. Look at that. You see that? This is very fun. It's a Rock'em Sock'em Robots with a little toy box on it. So isn't that delightful? Oh my goodness, look at that. So that will be very fun, especially tonight on Halloween when all the ghosts and goblins come to visit the castle, and we'll have something to play with. I hope they're wearing their masks. It's very important. All right. Now, this is the moment that you've all been waiting for. But first, we're getting our feet haunted again. Happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy Halloween, TOYBOX Theater. All right. Well, that was a little cartoon of me wishing you all a happy Halloween, and this is the exciting part, the most exciting part. I know the whole show has been rather exciting because you get to hang out with me, but here it is. All the names are inside, and I'm going to draw one. It's time for the raffle, yes. We're going to select one person. I'm gonna mix this up. This is very sort of intense and nerve-wracking on my part because I know everyone wants to win, and well, there can only be one winner, so let me pick it out. Here it is. I've got it. I'm going to go with this one. I've picked one winner. And the winner is... Get a close-up there. It's Sean B! Sean B is the winner of the TOYBOX action figure! There you have it. Sean, you are the winner. So I hope you've tuned in and watched the show tonight. That's so exciting. And we'll ship that out to you tomorrow. Thank you to everyone that participated in our raffle. Maybe we'll do that again. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to do that again. We could raffle other toys, maybe a ragamuffin. I could make some more of these. I do need to make more of them. Or we could just put a little mystery fun box together and send you that for a raffle. So let me know if you're interested. Let's see if we can see all the people who have participated. There we go. Look at all of our friends and fans that got to participate in our raffle. We thank you so much. That was very fun, and we appreciate your support, and it was fun to play this little game, and perhaps we'll do it again. Yes, of course. Congrats and jealous. I would be jealous too, but, I already have one of these, so... I'm not that jealous, but if there was perhaps an action figure of you, I would be jealous. But yes, congratulations, Sean. Thank you for playing that. And now, friends, if I can be a little bit serious. Things can sometimes be scary in the world, and this is a scary thing that I'm going to tell you now, and this is no joke. I'm not kidding around now. This is a serious thing, and it's very scary. It's very scary for lots of my friends involved in this situation. But recently, in the last few days, we've all found out that our friends in Boston at the Puppet Showplace Puppet Theater, which is a lovely establishment. I've performed there myself. They've been around for 46 years. Well, it seems that someone has embezzled all of the money from their bank account. Now, I don't know what kind of real-life monster. And if you're watching this, you are a monster. What kind of real-life monster would steal money from a place that is so magical and wonderful and brought smiles and laughter and inspiration to so many hundreds of people and supported creativity and artists from all over the world? Well, it's true, and someone stole all of the money from their bank account, and so for this episode, please, if you can, don't donate to me. Please, if you can, send some money to their emergency fund. We've provided the link in our comments underneath the video. Please send as much as you can, or anything will help them. And so that we can make sure that they survive, because things were hard enough in this pandemic, but then to have all of your money stolen from your account from such a magical place, to me it's completely heartbreaking. It really is, and I'm very sad about that, so please help them, and send as much as you can. Any bit will help, and we'll provide the link. So, a little bit of real scare there in our show. Also, before we go for tonight, I want to remind you all, another scary thing is to get out there and vote. We need everyone to go out there and vote and make good decisions, because a lot of our friends and community, their civil liberties and human rights are on the ballot right now, and it's more important than ever that everyone goes out there and makes their voice heard and votes. So that's our show for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please donate to what you can once again to the Puppet Showplace Theater in Boston, so that they can return to their glorious magnificence. And I thank you all for watching. Until next time, good night.